All right, so let's do a deep dive into something fun today. Popcorn. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, popcorn, really.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
exactly sound like a deep dive material, right? But trust me, okay. After this, you're going to look at your movie theater popcorn in a whole new light. Because we're talking about a snack with a history that goes back like thousands of years. It's everywhere, all over the world. And it's even the star of today's Google Doodle. So are you ready to uncover the surprisingly deep story behind this, this ancient treat?
Absolutely. It's wild how something so, ordinary could have such a long history
Yeah.
behind it.
I know, right? Like, did you know archaeologists have found evidence of popcorn from over 5,000 years ago? I mean, that's older than the pyramids. They found actual popcorn kernels in this cave in New Mexico. Proof that people have been munching on this stuff for centuries, at least in the Americas. And get this, they even found popcorn in ancient tombs in Peru. Makes you wonder what other secrets this humble snack is hiding.
It really is amazing when you think about it. The things that last, the things we still love after all this time, popcorn simplicity, that's going to be a big part of it. It's a whole grain, it's cheap, and the best part is you can do anything to it. Sweet, savory, spicy, you name it, popcorn can handle it.
It's like the blank canvas of the snack world. And speaking of canvases, that kind of reminds me of today's Google Doodle. They turned popcorn into a game.
I saw that, yeah. It's fun, whimsical, but it actually fits in with what we were just saying about popcorn working across different cultures and time periods. You've got this ancient snack. People have been eating it for millennia, and now it's being celebrated online in a game. It just goes to show how timeless popcorn really is.
I love that connection. Okay, so we've got ancient popcorn, we've got digital popcorn, but what about popcorn around the world today? I was reading that people enjoy popcorn in so many different ways all over the globe. Like in Brazil, they have pipoca, basically their word for popcorn. And then there's Japan, where they'll often get this nori flakes on their popcorn, for that seaweedy, savory taste.
Oh, and in the Middle East, you might find popcorn with za'atar on it. It's a spice blend, kind of herby with sesame seeds.
Oh man, that sounds amazing. See, I never would thought to put za'atar on popcorn, but now I'm curious. It just shows how this one simple snack can be like a window into all these different cultures and flavors.
It's true. And because popcorn is such a blank slate, like we were saying, it can really take on the flavors of wherever it goes.
Yeah.
Every culture takes popcorn and makes it their own, by adding their own spin on it.
It's a tasty reminder of just how diverse the world is, even when it comes to snacks. And speaking of unique, we got to talk about this Google Doodle game. Have you played it yet?
Yeah, I have. Surprisingly addicting.
Right?
You're controlling this little popcorn kernel, right? And you have to navigate it through all these obstacles. Got to catch all the other pieces of popcorn, but watch out for rogue kernels. And get this, a stick of butter.
A stick of butter. Now that's just hilarious. Who knew butter could be so scary? But seriously, it's kind of brilliant of Google to make a game about popcorn.
Oh, definitely. It grabs your attention. And those Google Goodles,
Yeah.
the simple ones even, there's often a lot more to them than you think.
Yeah, totally. Like, for example, did you know that the very first Google Doodle was a nod to Burning Man?
Really.
Yeah. Back in 1998, the founders were heading there and wanted to let people know they were out of the office. Talk about a fun fact.
Wow. And now look at them. Google Doodles are like this digital tapestry now. They've got cultural moments, influential people, important events. It's kind of cool how they bring a bit of fun and learning to our everyday online lives.
Yeah, it's like a new form of digital storytelling. They pull you in with something playful and you end up learning something new. Just like this popcorn game is probably making people curious about the history of popcorn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It shows that learning doesn't have to be boring.
Yeah. And it's not just about the learning either.
Exactly. There's also this community aspect to it. Think about it. People getting together over a bowl of popcorn, at a party, at the movies, even just sharing a bag with friends. It's something we do everywhere.
That's such a good point. Popcorn really does bring people together.
Yeah.
So as we're wrapping up our popcorn deep dive here, from those ancient caves to those digital games, what stands out to you the most? What surprised you about all this?
That's a good question. I think for me, it's just, wow, how long popcorn has been around. To think something so simple has been enjoyed for, what, thousands of years?
Mhm.
And it's still going strong? That's kind of remarkable.
I'm with you there. It really makes you wonder, what's next for popcorn?
Yeah.
What kind of crazy new flavors are people going to come up with? Or maybe technology is going to change how we even eat it. Who knows? Maybe we'll be wearing our popcorn in a few years.
The possibilities really are endless. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too. This has been so fun digging into the world of popcorn, from the ancient stuff to all the wild varieties they have today, even that digital popcorn. So next time you grab some popcorn, remember you're holding a snack with, like, a real story behind it, a global story. And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll be inspired to invent your own popcorn creation. Until next time, happy poppin', everybody.